Good morning, everybody. My name is Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I'm going today to talk a little bit. I heard a saying once that said, "Time flies," or they sometimes say, "Time flies when you're having fun," or things like that. And other people say, "Boy, my day is just dragging along." Well, it can be both true because I can have times in my day that it's very quiet. I'm going to just adjust this as for some reason my head's sitting way down low. Or how's that? That's better. So I'll be sitting here and I'll be thinking to myself, like this is dragging on and on and on, and I'll feel like it's been forever and a day. And I'll say to my husband, "What time is it?" And he'll say, "Oh, 4 o'clock." And I'll go, "I thought it was like 9 o'clock at night or something. It gets dark and whatnot." But then on the same hand, December came and I went, "Wow, it's already December." And now I'm going, "Wow, we're nearly at Christmas." So here, the days can seem so long while you're just sitting doing very little, and yet it goes very quickly. Now, the key, I think, is to fill your time as best you can. When I've got some good time and I'm moving around, time is perfect for me. When I'm sitting stationary, then it's not so fine for me. But you will notice now that I'm not near as wiggly as I was. I am not near as winded as I was because I was on the move all the time. So my new medicine is working. I'm not at the full dose, of course, yet, so I'm building up to it. But every improvement is good, and this has definitely slowed some of that dyskinesia for me, which I am so thankful of because that was really starting to get to me. Like sitting stationary, I don't like at all, but the excessive movement is tiring. So we'll see how it goes. I should say that we were going to our Christmas stuff, and I was pulling the gifts and stuff out yesterday, and they're all in gift bags and whatnot. And I put them out, and I said, "There's a slight problem. We have these big gift bags, and they're all for Finn." I said, "All these big gift bags are for Finn," and I said, "What happened to the rest of the kids, right?" But the rest of the kids get smaller gifts, but same value. So anyway, they're sitting here, and it just makes me feel like it's Christmas when I am looking down at that. The weather today is pretty good. It's overcast, but not crazy, and I'll take that any day of the week. But Claudine's supposed to be coming over today. I again lost a pen. It's common around here. If it's attached to a string, such as this one, where is that one? See, if it's attached to a string, I don't lose it. But every once in a while, I want to take my pen further than the string allows. And so then I pick up one of these and then I lose it. It's not a big deal to lose a pen. No, except for that if it falls through my chair, this is a lift chair, and if it gets in the mechanism, I'll wreck the mechanism. So I always have to feel like every time she comes over here, she's got to crawl on my dusty floor under my chair to look for a pen. But she doesn't mind doing it, she says, and so that's what she's going to do. She's also going to bring me a loaf of bread because I foolishly decided that we weren't going to grocery shop this week. We were only going to Christmas shop for the food, and I wanted to save Claudine having to go into the stores, so I just did a delivery order from Save On. And that would have worked out great, except for that I forgot to put bread on it. And of course, you need bread, so she's going to go pick up the bread for me today. And I thought, gee, my budget's worked out pretty good here. Yeah, it worked out pretty good because I forgot the groceries on it. I did it one other time where I forgot the rent on it. Yeah, if you've got too much money for your account, you've probably forgot to pay something. Now, both of mine have gotten paid on time, I will suggest, but still, it was ridiculous that I had even forgot that. But my brain just it's not functioning 100%. Bill would tell you that my brain hasn't functioned at 100% for a very long time. Let me just, looking at the time frame, Bill, your laundry's ready. Okay. He's doing laundry for us. He takes the laundry down to the machine, puts it in the washer and dryer and brings it back, and then I do the folding and putting away. It works out really good that way. I do have a little story. The story I want to tell is about when I was going to a weight loss group, and I used to laugh because people would do the funniest things when they came in. They'd come into the weight room. Oh, they'd take their jewelry off. They'd take their earrings off, their watch off. Their shoes are coming off. And I thought, why would you do all of that? Just wear the same stuff every time you come. Like if I wore my shoes the first time I weighed, I'd just weigh with my shoes on every time, and that would give me an accurate weight. Well, there was one lady that came in, and she was dead serious. That's the part that just killed me. She was just dead serious. She got up on the scale, and she stood on the scale and put her hands up in the air like this. And I said to her, what are you doing? She said, she says, I'm dispersing my weight over a larger distance so it's less. No, we're not kind of going thin ice and skim along the top of it. I thought that was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever heard. But anyway, I laughed about it. So every once in a while I'm going to go on the scale. I'll say, I got to get my hands up in the air here. But anyway, I think I'm going to wait till spring to buy new clothing. So you're going to see me getting in baggier and baggier things. I can't seem to hold everything on me anymore because they're getting quite loose. But I think the springtime would be a good time because then I will know what will have happened with my weight. Will it continue down? Will it stay the same? Will it go up? So I need to sort of see what's happening before I go spending a bunch of money on things like that. And, we may have to have a move in the spring. We're not sure. We're contemplating that we may have to do that because I'm getting to the point where I do require a little bit of extra help. And it would be so much easier on Claudine if she didn't have to drive over here for that. But we will see what happens there. So basically, I'm glad that Christmas is finished now. I'm glad that we've gotten past that. But you know what? Time flies, and it'll be Christmas again before we know it. And what the new year brings, we don't know. I hope everybody had a great holiday, and we'll see you all tomorrow.